Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Boswell High School graduation ceremony. At this time, we ask our senior choir members to make their way to the front risers. The presentation of colors is courtesy of the EMS ISD Air Force JROTC under the command of Colonel Tobin Griffith and Master Sergeant Walter Reimeld. Please remain standing as Senior Class Treasurer Jocelyn Cardona comes forward to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States, followed by our national anthem led by the Boswell High School Senior Choir, and our opening remarks led by Senior Class Secretary Giselle Riveras.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Class of 2024, parents and guests, please be seated. And welcome Giselle Riveras to the podium for her opening remarks.
Good evening, everyone. It's almost surreal to believe that we're already here. Think of us in the beginning of freshman year and us now. No matter what the journey was or how we got here, we should all be proud of ourselves for making it to this point. Some of us worked hard in taking challenging classes. Some of us worked to take care of our families. Some of us gave it their all in sports and clubs, but maybe some of us didn't do any of that. Maybe they had other stuff going on. The point is, each and every person has had different experiences, so let's take a moment to recognize all that we've been through and how that shaped us today, and how it will continue to in the future. But we didn't get here alone, so let's not forget the people who were there for us. Our family, friends, and teachers all helped us get here in different ways to get us where we are now. So let's take a moment to give them a big round of applause. Now, although graduation may seem like the end, think of it as a start to the new beginning. This is the chapter of our lives where we essentially transition from children to adults, even though it's a sudden and short transition. The uncertainty of what's to come can be intimidating, but embracing it will lead to endless possibilities. And remember, success isn't defined by what college you go to, what job you have, or how much money you make. It's defined by finding meaning and happiness in your life. Hold true to your values, beliefs, and goals, and make sure to do what's right for you. Congratulations, class of 2024. I know this graduation is going to be long, but let's celebrate this incredible milestone together and embrace the unknown ahead of us. Thank you.
This evening's welcome will be provided by Senior Class President Sierra Cowan.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations, graduates. Today's a day of a celebration and accomplishment. As we gather here to honor the incredible achievements of each and every one of you, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to this momentous occasion. To begin, this verse is what I want to leave you all with. Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Whether your plans have been made or you're still deciding phase, you will always have someone watching out for you, whether it is your family, friends, or maybe God. As you stand on the precipice of a new chapter in your lives, I want to take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought you to this point. The countless hours of studying, late nights spent working on projects, and the makeup hours. These are all challenges you've overcome that have led to this very moment. You have shown resilience, determination, and a commitment to excellence that is truly commendable. But let us not forget the support system that has been instrumental in our success. To the parents, family members, friends, and teachers who have guided and encouraged you along the way, we owe you a debt of gratitude. Their unwavering belief in your abilities has helped shape you into the remarkable individuals you are today. And if you are on your own and your biggest supporter, you owe it to yourself for walking across this finish line. Now, as you embark on the next phase of your journey, remember that the world is full of endless possibilities. Embrace the unknown with open arms, for it is in the face of uncertainty that we often find our greatest opportunities for growth and discovery. Take risks, chase your dreams, and never be afraid to fail, for it is through failure that we learn, adapt, and ultimately succeed. As you leave the familiar halls of this institution, remember the lessons you've learned, the friendships you've forged, and the memories you've made. Carry them with you as a reminder of the incredible journey you've undertaken. And know that wherever life takes you, you have the power to make a difference, to create positive change, and leave your mark on the world. Thank you to my biggest supporters, my moms. I would not be standing on the stage with the achievements I have earned without you. And I know you all can feel the same. Thank you to my family and my friends, my dad. Thank you for encouraging my career path for so long and supporting me the whole way there. And to the family who have traveled so far to watch all of us walk this stage today, thank you. Once again, congratulations, graduates. May your future be filled with endless possibilities, and may you find success and fulfillment in all you do.
Before the recognition of our salutatorian and valedictorian, there are always special people that make this evening possible. If they will please stand when introduced, and if you would please hold your applause until everyone is recognized. First, on my left is our Board of Trustees, Board President Paige Ring, Board Vice President Dr. Marilyn Tolbert, Board Secretary Stephen G. Newcomb, Place 3, Tim Daughtry, Place 4, William Bowes, Place 6, Ron Franklin, Place 7, Blake Mabry. From our Central Administration, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jim F. Chadwell. Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Dana Barnes. We also have a special guest on stage with us today, former EMS ISD Superintendent and Boswell Principal, Weldon Halfley. I would also like to thank all members of the executive leadership team for being here this evening. From Boswell's Campus Administration, Academic Principal Jamie Morgan, Assistant Principal Michael Blue, Assistant Principal Genesis Reddick, Assistant Principal Hillary White, and Assistant Principal Stacy Wilson. Campus counselors and teachers sitting on the floor, please stand so that you may be recognized. Thank you. A very special group that I know is bursting with pride is our parents. If you are a parent or guardian of one of our graduates, would you please stand so that our students and audience can honor you? At this time, please welcome the salutatorian for the class of 2024, William Dunson. As William comes forward, I would like to ask his parents, Joseph and Terry Dunson, who are seated to my right, to please stand. William is graduating with a numerical average of 104.714 and plans to attend Texas A&M University, where he will major in engineering. May I present to you our 2024 salutatorian, William Dunson.
Hello and good evening, Boswell High School class of 2024. It is with great honor and immense joy that I congratulate each and every one of you. Today is not only a testament to the effort, dedication, and the time you have invested over the past 4 years, but also a recognition of the sacrifices made by our parents and guardians. A high school education is truly a blessing, and I cannot overstate how important this day is for your future and how lucky we are. Once again, I commend your efforts and your success. As for my success, I owe so much to the people around me. Mom and Dad, I know one of the biggest reasons I'm up here right now is because of the unwavering love you've shown me. You put up with all my antics and difficulties, and I take for granted all the things you do for me. I love you both so much more than words can convey. Additionally, I cannot adequately express my gratitude to all of my teachers. From kindergarten to now, each of you has poured out your lives into helping students like me succeed. I am forever indebted to your generosity and hope I was a blessing to teach. I also want to encourage and acknowledge our administrators. Although I rarely interacted with you directly, I've come to see how vital your roles are in keeping our school running smoothly, how you keep us in check, and most importantly, how you are always rooting for us. So thank you for your unwavering belief in the next generation. My gratitude extends to the counselors, the front office staff, the IT staff, janitors, repairmen, and lunch staff who have tirelessly served us year to year. Your commitment to our education has not gone unnoticed on me. Thank you. To my wonderful peers, especially the tennis team, you have made school more than just a place to learn. The overwhelming support I've experienced year after year has been incredible. Thank you for your kindness and for welcoming me so warmly. And to those of you who have tirelessly asked for a shout out, you know who you are. I hope that I've shown you through my actions how much you mean to me. Over these past years, I hope you walked away from our conversations and our interactions feeling valued and respected and loved. I have one final message for the class of 2024. Over these past 4 years, my hard work has brought me to this moment, allowing me to express something I've often been too afraid to express. Yet I must share it because it is the essence of who I am. In the midst of this celebration, I don't want us to lose sight of reality. The truth is that life is hard and the world is imperfect. As we step into the next chapter of our lives with eagerness and excitement, we'll soon realize that not everything goes according to our plans. We will fail, we will fall. There will be moments filled with despair, anxiety, and even hopelessness. If we're not careful, those moments can consume the light within us. So as you go into the world to chase your dreams, and you're met with a battle you can't win, a mountain you can't climb, know this: there is a God who made you with a purpose. This God loves you deeply. This God loves you deeply, and he desires a personal relationship with you where he can set you free from your pain and your suffering. This God became a man and willingly died for you. He died for you so that you might be free from your shortcomings and failures. I'm sure you've heard this before, but I'm not asking you to follow any sort of religious regiment, constantly striving to be good enough for salvation. No, I'm pleading with you in your darkest moment, in your darkest hour, to simply seek God with no strings attached. See what he does in your life and your soul when you find him. We all face our own struggles and fears, our failures. We will have fears, we will have sorrows, we will have loss in our lives. Yet there is an answer to our pain. Yet there is a God that is willing to take your burden from you and carry it himself. Matthew 11:28 says, "Then Jesus said, 'Come to me, all you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest.'" I want you to know that Jesus is here and he's waiting to carry your burdens. You simply have to let him. I have no special ability, no unique wisdom. I am not strong. I am not courageous. I am not perfect. I can only stand here tonight and tell you about the God who has saved me. He upholds me, he defends me, and he loves me. I'm filled with peace, unmatchable joy, and a love that is unconditional and unceasing. And I want you all to know that you can share in these blessings from God. Step into the life God has for you. Be set free from your sin and your suffering and be made whole. Seek God, class of 2024. Thank you, and God bless you all.
there. That was our special song entitled Remember Me, sung by our senior members of the Boswell Choir. We're going to move on to the valedictorian. The valedictorian for the class of 2024 is Edie Flunker. As Edie comes forward, I would like to ask her parents, Stephen and Bettina Flunker, who are seated on my right, to please stand. Edie is graduating with a numerical average of 105.217 and plans to attend Oberlin College and Conservatory, where she will major in clarinet performance with a dual major yet to be decided. It is my honor to present to you our 2024 valedictorian, Edie Flunker.
Thank you. Oh, goodness. All right, if you could hear my voice clap once. Awesome. All right, hello, Boswell class of 2024, and congratulations. You made it, and you did it. Now, before I get into the main course of this speech, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the countless people who made this possible. First, to my parents, thank you for always supporting me and being there for me. You're why I'm here today. To my twin brother, thank you for always being there for me and being my #1 fan, even though I did give you a concussion by banging your head into the tile floor that one time. I'm sorry about that. To Kaylin Mitchell, who's been my best friend since kindergarten, thank you for having such a positive impact on my life and never failing to make me laugh and put a smile on my face. To those who are part of my Destination Imagination team, Max, B, Kaylin, Harry, Garen, Emmy, thank you for the countless memories we made together, and y'all are and will continue to be some of my closest friends. To my clarinet section and the Band of Gold, thank you for encouraging me and making morning rehearsals more bearable. You guys are undoubtedly the highlights of my band experience, and I can't wait to see what y'all will accomplish next year. To the rest of my friends, which includes but is not limited to Gabe, Ian, Tyler, Larissa, Chris, Nolan, and Lily, thank you for existing. Each one of you has had a unique impact on my life, and if I went into more detail, we'll probably be here for hours, but I will miss all of you guys. To the Boswell and EMS ISD administrators and staff, thank you for putting effort into fostering a positive learning environment and keeping our best interests in the back of your mind. To Dr. Polly Alonga, my clarinet teacher, thank you for believing in me before I had the confidence to believe in myself. And to the rest of my teachers, thank you for your dedication and kindness. Each of you guys have had more of an impact on us than you will probably ever know. Many people have told me, practically begged me, that they don't want to hear another speech about COVID or how much the world sucks. So don't worry, I'm not going to do that. But it is worth acknowledging that we have all been through rough times, and yet here we still are. So take a moment and forget about your responsibilities and stresses, and just allow yourself a moment to be unconditionally proud of yourself. You've earned it. Sure, we all have regrets, things we wish we said, goals we wish we worked harder towards. But ultimately, graduating high school is a huge milestone in each of our lives. For 13 years, we have been trapped in a cage cleverly disguised as public education, and yet we came out on top. So, as these challenges of high school are forever put to an end, I wish that you experience many more challenges in the future. From the bottom of my heart, I hope that each and every one of you face adversaries, difficult situations, and daunting odds, because as unfortunate as it is, and trust me, I really wish there was an easier way, but setting ambitious goals, working hard, and facing these challenges are one of the best ways to grow in your craft and as a person. So, as your valedictorian, which is really an arbitrary measure of success, as many of you guys are much smarter and wiser and probably have much better ideas of what to say to an arena full of people, I digress that after 13 years of the American education system, I find myself woefully short of cohesive conclusions. While I may have stumbled my way into having the highest GPA, there is so much about life and living that I don't know. I don't know how to live, but I know that one should live if you could possibly bear it. You love life because life is all that there is, and it's up to us to make the most of it. So please, Do not be afraid to feel, to smile, to cry, and to fear and to love. Do not be afraid to put yourself out there, make yourself uncomfortable, or to feel too much. Have confidence in yourself, because frankly, everyone is just as confused as we are. I certainly have no idea what I'm doing, and that's okay. We're all just figuring things out and making things up as we go along. Now, I sure hope you guys do not think I'm wise, because I'm not. But the wise old men always say that at the end of the day and at the end of our lives, we're going to regret the things we didn't do much more than anything we ever did. So after all, life is much too short to worry about what others think. So laugh a little too loudly in public, dance in the rain, follow your passions, and pursue that unconventional hobby of yours. Play Pokemon Go. Take a chance, roll the dice, and embrace your true self without a care of what the world would think. Because people will come and go, but we are stuck with ourselves for the rest of our lives. Make the you of today someone you yesterday would have been proud of. So, it is inescapable. We are about to be chucked into a new chapter of our lives, and as much as we may try to deny it, we're gonna lose contact with many of our current friends. But when we forget the conversations we had and the jokes we shared, when everything turns blurry and fuzzy around the edges, and all that is left is maybe their name or face and the memory of how they made us feel, we can take comfort in the fact that while these people may not be a part of our lives anymore, we will carry a piece of them in ourselves forever. After all, we are a collection of everyone we ever knew, and we will forever be connected by the experience we shared and the habits we picked up from others. Perhaps it's in the expressions we say, the emojis we use, or the way we text. Perhaps it's the way we like our coffee, our favorite TV show, or the video games we play. Perhaps it's the punchline of a joke, our dance moves, or a belief we hold. But it's all the small quirks and habits we picked up from others that will live on long after we say goodbye. The influence of each and every one of us will live on long after we go thousands of different directions in life. So, life is a precarious balance between chasing dreams and finding happiness in the present. All these big dreams we have are amazing, but they mean nothing if we lose sight of what really matters along the way. So embrace challenges, but do not be afraid to take breaks when you need to. Prioritize your happiness and mental health, and take time to appreciate the little things, like the way your pet curls next to you on the couch, or a hot shower after a long day, or the way the clouds shine in the sun's dying light, and the smile and laugh of someone you love. But on the other side of the scale, the wise men preach that if not you, then who, and if not now, then when. So at the end of the day, time will keep moving forward. We will move through life, age, and eventually die, returning from the cosmic dust from which we came, and this is inevitable. But we have no choice but to make the most out of the time we have. We could sit on the sidelines of our own life, just existing, or we could take matters into our own hands and truly be alive. So Boswell, it really has been a pleasure. As our lives take us in countless different directions, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Move forward, but always remember from where you came. Choose to find joy in the mundane, beauty in the trivial, and love in your heart. Now, it's time for us to hold our heads high, not trip up the ramp, and walk across the stage to start living our lives. Also, Zach Hudson, he's a great person and he makes amazing bread. He said if I said that, I'll get free bread for the rest of my life. So, Boswell High School class of 2024, thank you.
Thank you, Edie. I would like to take a moment to recognize a few groups who have embraced a standard of excellence. You've met Edie and William. The first students to cross the stage will be our top 10 in numerical order. If this group of students will stand to be honored. You guys remain standing, because the next group to observe is wearing bright gold cords, which designate them as our top 10% honor graduates. To make this group, students have a numerical average over 97.483 or better. I ask the top 10% to please stand so that we may honor you. Please be seated. Another group to notice are the members of the National Honor Society, as they are noted by the special collars they wear. I ask our NHS students to stand as we honor your efforts. Thank you. Lastly, but certainly not least, if you have already enlisted, will be serving in the United States military, or will be a first responder, please stand and be recognized at this time. I'm going to ask that you remain standing, and I ask anyone in the audience that is serving or has served our country, works in the medical field, or is a first responder, please rise so that we may honor and thank you as well. Thank you. As you stand here on the threshold of your future, I'm reminded of the wise words of Dr. Seuss in his book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. This beloved story captures the essence of this moment, filled with excitement, possibility, and the vast unknown awaiting you beyond our school walls. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Indeed, each of you has unique talents, dreams, and aspirations. Armed with the knowledge and experiences gained here, you are equipped to navigate the winding paths ahead. Some of you will pursue further education, others will dive straight into the workforce, and some will embark on adventures yet to be imagined. Whatever direction you choose, remember that the power to shape your destiny lies within you. Life's journey is rarely straightforward. Challenges will undoubtedly arise, moments of doubt, setbacks, and unexpected turns. Yet it is during these times that your resilience and determination will shine brightest. Embrace these obstacles as opportunities for growth, for they shape you into the capable individuals that you are destined to become. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed, 98 3/4% guaranteed. I have no doubt that each one of you is destined for greatness. Your accomplishments thus far are a testament to your hard work and dedication. As you embark on this new chapter, continue to dream big, work diligently, and stay true to yourselves. Remember that success is not merely measured by external achievements, but by the impact you have on the lives of others and the fulfillment that you derive from those endeavors. So as you leave the familiar hallways of Boswell High School, embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. Trust in your abilities, stay curious, and never cease to learn and grow. Your journey is just beginning. Today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. But never forget, it's a great day to be a pioneer. Congratulations, class of 2024. I would now like to welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jim F. Chadwell, to the podium with remarks for the graduates.
What a great, great evening this is. Seniors, I'd like you to just take a moment just to look around this arena. Just a moment. There's a lot of people in here that care about you, and they're here to see you graduate. And graduations, we know, are long, and we're waiting for that name to be called of the people that we came to see. But it's also most important, too, to realize that we're here as a community. And this community of Eagle Mountain Saginaw ISD is a very special place, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to thank each of you for being present today. This is a really important event for you, of course, but for all of us. It's the culmination of 13 years of schooling, from kindergarten to your senior year, and it's a movement from childhood to adulthood. It's a payday for everyone involved, of course, your teachers, your parents, and your relatives, and of course you. And it's a moment for each of us as members of the EMS community to have joy in all that has been accomplished by everyone here today. This district has a rich history, and many of you have been part of the district for many years. For those in the audience today that you're a former student of an EMS ISD school, please stand at this time to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. We thank you for bringing your children back here to grow up where you grew up. We don't take that for granted. Seniors, I want to begin my remarks to you recognizing that some of you have been in attendance in EMS ISD since kindergarten. For this specific group, I've had the honor and the privilege to be your superintendent for all 13 years. So you can imagine kindergarten to your senior year. I have two favorite days in my school year for sure, and one is the first day of school, and I love being at elementary as the first day of school, especially in kindergarten. I also love on the last day of school to be at high schools to see seniors. And I see you leave just looking around, and you're ready. All of us were ready. But also there's that tugging of, this is never going to be the same anymore. For those of you that have been here for 13 years, as a 13-year veteran of the district, we consider you an EMS original. If you're an EMS original, have attended EMS schools since kindergarten, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. As you sit in this arena, thinking about your futures, I would like for each of you to take a moment to look back. I want you to think about your earliest memories. They're probably filled with families and friends, holidays, toys, and books. For some of us, lots and lots of books. As my youngest, Emerson, graduates today from Boswell, I have been doing a lot of reflecting, as you can imagine. Just like all of you, we think about all those moments. And I think about all those moments that were most special to me as she's grown up. And out of those, ranking at the very top is reading with her. Just sitting down with her and her brother that have since graduated from Boswell as well, and just all those moments of reading books. When I was in high school myself, two of the most important authors to me were T.H. White, the author of The Once and Future King, a story about King Arthur, and J.R.R. Tolkien, author of The Lord of the Rings. These two writers, for me, have stood the test of time to this day. We can learn a lot about ourselves as we read stories and consider their relevance to our own lives. Believe it or not, I was a bit of a nonconformist when I was your age. My sisters in the audience could attest to that. I didn't always like the restrictions that came from school, so it's very ironic that the same person who didn't want restrictions creates restrictions for you, but it's true. And it helped at this time as I was going through school to learn from T.H. White that I should own my own learning. In The Once and Future King, Merlin gave King Arthur the following advice. The best thing for being sad is to learn something. That's the only thing that never fails. You may grow old and trembling. You may lie awake at night. You may miss your only love. You may see the world about you devastated by evil lunatics, or know your honor trampled. There is only one thing for it then, to learn. Learn why the world wags and what wags it. That's the only thing which the mind can never exhaust, never alienate, never be tortured by, never fear or distrust, and never dream of regretting. Learning is the only thing for you. Look what a lot of things there are to learn. Even though you're graduating tonight from high school, you'll never graduate from learning. Whether you continue your schooling formally or informally, you have the opportunity to continue to grow into who you aspire to be. Like all high school seniors before you, you're not graduating into a perfect world. We know that. We didn't graduate into a perfect world. But you've already lived through events that are unprecedented in our lifetimes until just a few years ago. But I believe this is not something to grieve or to be sad about. I believe it's best that we should accept our circumstances and to move forward. As a child, like many of you, I encountered several challenges before graduating from high school. I had bone cancer when I was 7. A couple of years later, my father, who was a Fort Worth police officer, died in the line of duty. And many of you have already lived through difficult circumstances yourselves. But I would never want to dim the light on this incredible occasion this evening. But I do want to emphasize that we all have difficulties. And through all of these challenges, our lives are still filled with choices. We walked into this arena with our own difficulties, and they'll actually still be there when we leave. But it is our choice how we respond to them. Personally, I believe we should choose to not allow these difficult circumstances to define us. It's our choice how we respond to them. Tolkien described the choice before me in his book, Lord of the Rings, in a dialogue between the hobbit Frodo and the wizard Gandalf. As Frodo was sharing his frustration about what was happening to them, he said, "I wish it need not have happened in my time," said Frodo. "So do I," said Gandalf, "and so do all who live in such times. But this is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us." We can't always control our circumstances, seniors, but we can control our choices. Your life will continue to be defined by your choices, where and how you spend your time, who you choose to spend your time with, what you choose to do, what you choose not to do, and who you choose to be as a human being in this world. I've been so impressed in this last 13 years to see how you have navigated this complicated world. keeping your eyes on your futures, and now you're here today graduating. I see individuals who are doing so much with the time that they've been given, and you give me great hope because you are uniquely qualified and prepared to take on the challenges before you. You are the best of who we are in this room. You have been there for your friends to the left and the right. You've supported them through their hard times and encouraged them to pursue their passions, and I encourage you to keep doing this. As we build up others, you strengthen yourself as well. You will enter in adulthood as an individual, but seldom, we know, do we do anything alone. We need each other, whether it's a team or a group of friends or family. Our encouragement and support are contagious. As I leave you, I will share one other brief poem from my friend Tolkien that is very important for this occasion. Home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread, through shadows to the edge of night, until the stars are all alight. Then world behind and home ahead, we'll wander back to home and bed. While many of you have had some incredible days so far, you've had some incredible days, I assure you, your best days are yet to come. And so many great things are ahead of you on life's adventures. And as I look around the room at each of you today, I am filled with tremendous pride and excitement. To the class of 2024, you give me hope, and I can't wait to see all you will accomplish on your journeys. Congratulations to the Boswell class of 2024. The speeches are now over, and you're ready for this next part, I'm sure. So seniors, if you would please stand. I, Dr. Jim F. Chadwell, by the authority vested to me by the state of Texas and the Eagle Mountain Saginaw Independent School District, hereby certify that each of these students has met all of the graduation requirements of the state of Texas and the school district. You are now ready to accompany all awards and distinctions that accompany this honor. I now present the Boswell High School senior class of 2024. You may be seated.
Class of 2024, it will be my pleasure to award your diplomas. Will the administration and the class of 2024 please prepare to come forward?
Edie Louise Flunker. William Velez Dunson. Zara Elise Ilston. Maxwell Jack Ring. Lillian Grace Strouch. Emerson Claire Chadwell. Kendall Marie Suarez. Kira Adele Murray. Brienne Elizabeth Kilgore. Naima Kumace Ganem. Alice Faith Abinchan. Sadie Catherine Allen. Addison Lee Barnes. Brianna Kathleen Barton. Victoria K. Barton. Sarah Elise Batista. Matthew Joseph Becker. Bailey Sophia Bellman. Ellie Lauren Bowles. Lillian Taylor Bryant. Dawson Lewis Caton. Matthew Xander Hughes Christie. Addison Brianne Cook. Lily Elizabeth Kraft. Kaylee Christine Downs. Everett Chandler Dutton. Daniel Myers. Walter Loris Evans. Ulysses Placencia. Melanie Enriquez. Eden Katarina Esparza. Lauren Rosos Guyona. Garen Charles Gathright. Aubrey Jaden Gore. Kylie Reese Hartzell. Zachary Joel Hudson. Savannah Sue Jones. Luciana Sophia Lambert. Christopher Zion Loera. James Cole Miller. Kendall Ann Mitchell. Alyssa Idali Morillo. Aiden Christian Nava. Ian Tyler Nip. Mitchell Allen Painter. Athena Pritsana Pamule. Chase Michael Pakras. Yadimar Ramirez. Addison Lynn Ranabarger. Ty Warren Renfro. Giselle Elena Riveros. Alyssa Nicole Rodriguez. Sebastian Rodriguez. Grace Emmy Haboga Simiyu. Cadence Jade Stacy. Daniel David Kui Tran. Allison Nicole Warren. Noah Patrick Ernie. Leslie Saraje Aguado Olmos. Averick Keone Kopaka Mehe Leona Aguilar. Carla Fernanda Aguilar. Jada Rain Mansala Augustin. Raneen Salah Al-Samarhi. Yasmin Amira Albright. Hussein Thair Ali Adil. Davion LeBrian Allen Austin. Joharis Adlin Alvarado. Leslie Amaro Gonzalez. Spencer Matthew Anderson. Aiden Kiera Anderton. Taylor Leanne Andrews. Ryan Charles Akyane Aniyanga. Sean Douglas Shitot Aniyanga. Daniel Amar Arcia Reyes. Morgan Kaliolani Armendaris. Donovan Jelani Ashby. Zoa Aslam. Trayvon Darnell Akisap. Caitlin Maya Bryant. Lauren Michelle Brown. Nathan Dylan Brashear. Daniel Owen Bowles. Danielle Grace Bohannon. Benjamin Barrett Bloodworth. Jeremiah Jaden Bienami Pierre. Anthony John Bergamimi Jr. Sophia May Binge. Addison Taylor Bellucci. Ben Willis Beatty. Reed Thomas Barton. Braden Brian Barrow. Angelina Barrios. Joali Barrientos. Kieran Yair Barreto. Tyler Anthony Barrera. Caleb Lee Guillermo Barrera. Dakota Lee Barnes. Aislinn Elizabeth Vargas. Alexandra Balidares. Connor Aaron Bain. Amelia Linnea Backholm. Mylena May Camacho. Joshua Nicholas Campa. Carla Joanna Cantu. Kata Isabel Cantu. Abigail Alina Cardenas. Jocelyn Francesca Cardona. Elena Marie Carroll. Bryson Dale Carter. Reagan Doss Cartwright. Kennedy Caton. Melania Danielle Sinoto. Ashlyn Madeline Serta. Angela Alexandra Chavarria. Gabriel Nicholas Chavez. Johnny Kevin Chavez. Bryson Edward Childers. Brianna Marie Christensen. Emily Cameron Clark. Hunter Kyle Clark. Lauren Helen Virginia Clark. Sydney Nicole Clay. Eliani Suzette Cole. Coit Shepard Bebo Collins. Alejandro Elijah Contreras. Serena Contreras. Caroline Nicole Cook. Pavel Antonio Cordaway. Alani Sidney Cortez. Sierra Rose Cowan. Allison Grace Cox. Haley Brandy Crable. Ava Joy Crossland. Dakota Blaine Crowdis. Penelope Ibe Cruz. Latasia Dejanay Cunningham. Ellison Grace Cushman. Brooke Marie Cuson. Kayvon Tyree Dabney. Eli Andrew Dahl. Jonathan Lee Dolly. Ty Christensen Dar. Aaron Blake Davidson. Blaine Edward Davis. Haley Denise Davis. Caden Michael De Dios. Ashley Marie De Hoyos. Iban Andres de Jesus Negron. Jalissa Danielle De La Rosa. Mark Anthony De Leon Jr. Joseph Anthony DeAnda. Lola Gray Dean. Grayson Reed Diamond. Daniela Faith Delgado. Jasmine Caven Desick. Royden Edward Destin. Phoebe Eileen Dachin. Mason John Dix. Colin Allen Daniel Dixon. Gabrielle Megan Dory. Alyssa Louise Duntley. Michael Creed Dusick. Marielle Alexa Elam. Hayden J. Edwards. Jaylyn Renee Edwards. Ray Ray Lolua Zora Efunshile. Trace Miguel Eldridge. Scotty Dean Elmore III. Lee Brianca Ingram. Ariana Esparza. Briley Caitlin Espinoza. Brianna Estrada. Carlos Orlando Estrada Jr. Natalia Estrada. Brian Carlo Masaho Cupono Estrella. Avery Elizabeth Evans. Brandon Joseph Evans. Sawyer Reed Farr. Grant Michael Fathke. Luke William Fielder. Natalie Grace Fielder. Aiden Grant Figueroa. Zoe Lynn Fisher. Heidi De Unaura Angela Flores. Mariana Flores. Allison Pon Ford. Alyssa Marie Formanek. Caleb Michael Formanek. Jacob Thomas Franklin. Emily Megan Frost. Nicholas Ray Galindo. Tanya Gallardo Ruiz. Aiden Mackay Galloway. Alexis Soleda Garcia. Angel Gael Garza. Asia Simone Gatling. Christopher Stephen George. Darius Stephen Gomes. Araya Lynn Gonzalez. Ariana Danae Gonzalez. Savina Flores Gonzalez. Andrew Ivan Gonzalez. Isabella Torinoco Gonzalez. Jasmine Gonzalez. Malvin Manuel Gonzalez Rojas. Samantha Eve Gonzalez. Eligio William Goodwin II. Evelyn Rose Goodwin. Jacob James Goodwin. Judah Ishmael Gordon. Javier James Gorley. Jamarin Ramon Grant II. Isis Kennedy Green. Landon Troy Grice. Emily Ann Griggs. LaKale Alacia Grimes. Angelica Yisa Guerrero. Sydney Madison Gus. Julissa Ann Gutierrez. Jacob Demille Moselle Guy. Marielle Mary Lee Guzman. Allison May Hall. Carrie Logan Hall Jr. Chandler Tanada Haney. Bailey Elizabeth Hanson. Benjamin Troy Harms. Addison Faith Herod. Allie Kate Harris. Ashton Ledon Harris Jr. Charles Addison Harris. Harmony Latyra Harris. Melody Ann Harris. Tatum Lindsay Harris. Tatum Paige Harris. Xavier Simone Harris. Hamid Hassan. Daisy May Hatch. Aiden Charles Hatcher. Elani Yvette Hernandez. Evelyn Carolina Hernandez. Jackson Ryan Hester. James Charles Hill. Mackenzie Kiera Hill. Aja Faith Hobbs. Peyton Marshall Hobbs. Zachary Austin Hogue. James Lamont Hollister Jr. Connor Jacob Howard. Jeremiah Cortez Hudson. Autumn Elise Weezar. Christopher Eli Hunt. Brennan Lane Hunter. Tatum Rose Hyatt. Jonathan Christopher Ingram. Jada Lynn Pelisak Iriarte. Jaleel John Jackson. Leilani Christina Jackson Mitchell. Adrian Durrell Jacobs. Brent Michael Jacobs. Christopher Mark Jaime Jr. Celeste Nicole Jean Paul. Austin Michael Jenkins. Catherine Elizabeth Jennings. Olivia Pauline Johnson. Giles Patrick Jones. Jamari Tyree Jones. Sanaya Marie Jordan. Scotland Taylor Kaser. Adeline Bree Kaiser. Jonathan Antoine Kaniki. Javara Adriana Kelly. Michaela Elise Kelly. Savannah Jordan Kirkley. Caitlin Marion Kirkland. Tyra Lene Knight. Rishi Kapula. Madison Devon Korn. Tyra Bibi Capredith. Bryson William Kratz. Max Quee. Michaela Claire Ladd. Kiernan Diane Lamar. Kanan Raleigh Lantizer. Jaden O'Neill Langley. Luis Antonio Lara. David Torres Leal. Braden Douglas Levitt. Jonathan Isaiah Lee. Ryan Martin Lemming. Austin Jacob Lewis. Aiden Lee Lidkey. Mesa Leela Linthavong. Jasmine Diane Yvonne Lister. Elijah Trey Littlejohn. Mongthaw Kinji Lo. Nisa Simone Longmiles. Addison Giselle Lopez. Diego Osvaldo Lopez. Israel Lopez Rios. Matthew Arturo Lopez. Zane Angel Lopez. DeAndre Sebastian Lords. Aiden Lee Love. Nathan Raymond Lowe. Alicia Marie Maka. Christopher Angelo Macias. Carl James Madison Jr. Trace Michael Mahan. Olivia Allison Faye Mainville. Anahi Mancia. Joshua Caden Mangus. Emily Grace Marbut. Cynthia Natalia Marquez. Madison Michaela Marshall. Tanaya Jonelle Marshall. Ezekiel Vincent Martinez. Jose de Jesus Martinez Jr. Madison Lene Martinkus. Isabella Faith Mastriana. Khalil Bolarinde May. Kamenga Umbai. Eric McAlilly. Nicholas Christopher McCauley. Colin Daniel McGinn. Justin Taylor McIntosh. Riley Elise McIntosh. Say May. Tarmay. Loisa Maria Maishin. Fabian Antonio Mendez. Leah Marie Mercer. Ashton Michael Miller. Darius Joseph Miller. Jasmine Mendieta. Julian Antonio Molina. Princess Monica Lumpus Monsalud. Mike Montano. Torvino Montano III. Sitlali Moreno. Juan Angel Moreno. Jair Andre Moreno Lopez. Ethan Martin Maroy. Mackenzie Ashlyn Morris. Matthew Everett Morrison. Trevor John Moser. Emily Grayson Mueller. On Jerry Mogwe. Exose Keba Mukadi. Joanna Lisette Munoz. Sayla Rose Munoz. Isaiah Jamar Murphy. Ivy Jane Murphy. Aspen Kaylin Musselman. Fidat Oluwani Fema Mustafa. Grace Kabia Mutanda. Victoria Moriwinu Mungwe. Lillian Faith Meyer. Christina Maria Myers. Camden Gage Myers. Nicholas Roman Navarro. Isaiah Alika Donzia. Ella Ann Neighbors. William Warner Neal. Kylie Grace Nichols. Noah Aaron Neiman. Nicole Nokutenda Netete. Emery Lee O'Hara. Franklin David Jacob Oko. Natalie Samantha Olgin Garcia. Xavier Ray Ornelas. Abigail Benet Ortiz. Daniel Elaine Ortiz. Jalen Abigail Ortiz. Gage Tyler Mitchell Osborne. Dayton Richard Paris. Brody Michael Parker. Stephen Michael Partain. Julian Elijah Patterson. Zachary Quinn Patterson. Sydney Shyla Renee Paulson. Isari Pena. Efrain Perez Jr. Haciel Perez Escalante. Patrick Andres Diego Perez. Alyssa Carmel Palmes Perocho. Alexis Faith Peters. Savannah Ann Petters. Haley Renee Petty. Asia Desiree Pamaha Lanier. Grace Alexandra Pineda. Chase Stephen Plowman. Madeline Marie Portillas. Jennifer Portillo Acosta. Avery Lawrence Preston. Mason Stewart Proctor. Gerson Adani Ramirez. Efren Moises Ramirez. Rajbir S. Rai. Cameron Lamond Ragland. Ilani Quiones Mendez. Damian Armando Puentes. Jaylene Ramirez. Catherine Nicole Ramirez. Ruben Isaac Ramirez. Sadie Eileen Lorena Ramirez. Andrea Marie Ramos. Alexandra Paola Ronell. Dante Jeremiah Reese. Mallory Kate Reeves. Brandon Lee Revilla. Eric Reyes Jr. Isabella Marie Reyes. Denasia Armani Richardson. Emma Marie Ridley. Hudson Edward Risky. Gavin Drews Riska. Catalina Victoria Roberts. Dawson Ace Robertson. Mercedes Rachel Robinson. Alexa Rocha. Berkeley Pierce Roddy. Gino Santino Rodriguez Cisneros. Isabella Rose Rodriguez. Julian Andre Rodriguez. Aiden Landon Rollins. Desiree Sol Romero. Jaden Daniil Rooks. Isabella Jolene Rosales. Malaya Elizabeth Roy. Jack Thomas Wyatt Russell. Kaylee Marie Salee. Alaya Marie Sanchez. Blake Scott Satterfield. Anna Lilia Saucedo. Kylie Madison Saunders. Oscar James Sasanam. Connor Michael Schrick. Madeline Claire Scott. Dylan Keone Seabury Takahashi. Marissa Eve Sievers. Sophia Corbetta Celerio. Patrick Singaroon. Corey Levert Shaw. Gabriel Cage Shepard. Michael Ashley Simon Jr. Christian Joe Simpson. Kinsey Elizabeth Sisson. Lydia McKenna Luna Sissons. Edwin LaFontaine Smith Jr. Evan Taylor Smith. Jabarian Javion Smith. Jaden Felicia Smith. Lavita Chelsea Smith. Tanner David Snyder. Tyler Clinton Snyder. Kanchana Lana Soar. Savannah Lynn Southard. Adrian Sue Suvana. Sean Paul Spencer. Talon Gage Sperling. Jaden Elise Stapleton. Isaiah Malik Steger. Adolphus Benedict Stem. Tiona Brene Stevens. Dylan J. Stevenson. Elliot Benjamin Stewart. Kaylee Rose Stevens. Deacon Stewart. Joshua Markel Stewart. James Montgomery Story V. Ava Rose Stewart. Jacob Luis Suarez. Benjamin Patrick Surface. Devin Isaiah Sweet. Rand Mohammed Tafesh. Emma Caitlin Talent. Alexa Mache Thomas. Carlton Alexander Dion Thomas. Haley Lynn Thomas. Samantha Nicole Thomas. Hayden James Thompson. Ryan Thompson. Michaela Renee Thornbrew. Alyssa Jade Thurman. Taikisha Tanika Tillman. James William Ton Jr. Emery Elijah Torres. Kaya Moniz Tatras. Caleb Austin Towns. Serenity Isis Trejo. Finley Patrick Tremaine. Benedi Suele Changu. Exose Ilonga Tushimbela. Dayton Torin Tucker. Emma Caitlin Turner. Gabriela Maria Uresti. Sebastian Clarence Balcourt. Genesis Galilei Vese Morena. Nicholas Adam von Valkenburg. Isaac Ku Vang. Sierra Marie Varela. Julian Noel Vargas Loera. Irene Velasquez. Isaac Nathaniel Vidro. Ian Lee Vietz. Layla Isabel Villa. Nicholas Day Walden. Braden Wayne Walker. Shelby Michelle Walton. Donnie Luito Wambimbe. Madison Grace Ware. Caitlin Rose Whedon. Amir Jeremiah Wells. Madison Avery West. Megan Elizabeth White. Sarah Gabrielle White. Carolyn Ann Whitford. Braden Matthew Witten. Tamarica Cheyenne Wiggins. Troy Aiden Wiley. Noah Hunter Wilkinson. Keaton Ryan Williams. Timothy Jed Williams. Emma Louise Lynn Winchell. Josiah David Wooten. Kennedy Marie Wright. Mick Hayway Wu. Destiny Kashawn Wynn. Sarah Hiromi Yamashita. Giovanni Deshawn Eugene Yancey. Kylie Elizabeth Yates. Itzel Yaw. Carlin Rose Ibarra. Zayla Elizabeth Yan. Rainicia Danielle Young. Valerie Zambrano. Adam Xavier Zamora. Brianna Lois Zank. Ariana Nicole Zavala. Juan Esteban Zavala. Hayron Enrique Zuniga. Mia Alessandra Zurita. Jacob William Kilman. Jordan Israel Edwards. Jose Isaac Rios. Brendan Lewis Prefontaine. Julian Richard Shaw. LaAsia Cherie Briscoe. Caden Michael Urea. Destiny Rayanne Cardenas. Rakim Alvashon Savage. Antonio Manuel Aldaco. Yulisa de Leila Almodovar. Xavier Janelle Torres de Jesus. Breland Renee Jarvis. Gloria Keza. Julio Joe Rico. Benny Kekele Te'ai. Glor Ineza. Mariah Briere Granger. Eto Hope Mlondani. Ungwe Farja Mlondani. Leslie Suarez. Brianna Eliza Guajardo Ravia. Cameron Kenyon Johnson. Jeremiah Kamau Song.
Now, if I could have the senior class vice president, Faidat Mustafa, will come forward for the closing remarks, which will be followed by the turning of the tassel and the Boswell High School alma mater.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to begin with a quote my mom used to tell me, "Ashewa nienu," meaning your words hold power. Today, I would like to explore the idea of how the language we use influence our actions and ultimately shape our work ethic. What you say to yourself affects your commitment to your goals and aspiration. Without a doubt, the ability to speak positively about yourself empowers you in various ways. Firstly, it helps us take ownership of our action. By using encouraging language, we can bolster our confidence and drive, pushing ourselves to reach new heights. This in turn leads to increased resilience and a stronger sense of self-belief. Ultimately, embracing the power of positive word can lead to success for both individual and the organization they belong to. Throughout my high school experience, I have witnessed students doubting their abilities even before attempting attacks. I too have faced moments of self-doubt when I would speak negatively about my own capabilities. It was during these moments my mom's words resonated with me, and I came to realize the profound impact of our internal dialogue can have on our efforts. Ultimately, the shift in my mindset began when I started to believe in myself and replace negative self-talk with empowering affirmations. You may be wondering how this lesson applies to our future, especially as we prepare to embark on the challenging journey of college life. The truth is, when we face difficulties such as receiving an unexpected grade on our first college exam, it is crucial to speak words of encouragement to ourselves rather than admitting defeat. Instead of saying, "This is too hard," remind yourself that you have the ability to rise to the challenge and work harder to achieve your goals. Never forget the word we choose to say to ourselves can directly affect the amount of effort we put into our work. As we navigate the path ahead, let us keep the wise words Ashe Wanienu close to our hearts, and remember that we have the power to apply ourselves in the way we choose. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you join me in embracing the transformative power of positive self-talk. I would also like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for being a part of this journey with me. Thank you.
I have to wait till she gets to her seat because this is the important part. Someone raised their hand. Where's her seat? There we go. Parents and students, congratulations to all of you on this great accomplishment. We ask that you all wait until the recessional is complete before exiting. Graduates, at this time, please stand. Okay, at this time, I want you to turn your tassel from the right to the left, signifying to everyone here that you are now a graduate. Parents and guests, please stand and join us for the singing of the Boswell High School's alma mater. The words are located on the back of your program. The alma mater will be played by the Band of Gold and led by choir director Sean Kilpatrick.
The blue, gold, and white we love so dear, Boswell High, our alma mater we will cheer, Boswell High. Lift up your voice and join our song. Sing praises loud and strong. Pioneers go on and on. Boswell High. Amen.